Welcome to Ryan Field on the campus of Northwestern University and home to the Wildcats, where the purple-clad fans are eager to get this one started. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Wildcats will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stallions' offense will go on the attack first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The Stallions will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Northwestern's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Fires one high and deep. And it's caught inside the 20. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Is now set up in the red zone.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Touchdown, Northwestern. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Gives it on the option. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. There he goes.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Fuller. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a first down.
From the gun, the ground game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll go to the fullback. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the...
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put it together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it inside the 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. And the Stallions will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Final play of the quarter coming. From the gun, running back on the move. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try the run. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Grove. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. Still running at the 40. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Grove. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. On the run, it's Reeder. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Caught over the middle. It's Grove. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Pushes for the goal line. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. They march 78 yards down the field and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They boot it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's McNeil. Pulled down for the tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Now the play fake. Takes the easy completion. Just find a way to make that first tackler whip. He's out to the 21. The Stallions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give on the inside. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The give on the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Stallions are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Stallions will punt this one away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Northwestern!
big plays in the passing game. And to do that, you've got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You can see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
And the extra point gives him a 28-3 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 12 over ULM. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hand off from the gun. Plows through the defense. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Stallions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got his man. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Stallions want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On 4th down, looking to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
And the Stallions will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Complete to the left. Under the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Grove. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
If I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they will score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Sharps, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Gives it on the option. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They go to the ground. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Well, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Throws to the tight end. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Stallions line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, Dave. Turning it on!
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Give to the single back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And the Stallions line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. gets it out fast. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That's caught. It's Grove. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads it left. He's got it. All out of space. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Rice came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Houston had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Wildcats. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense onto the field again. To throw, it's Grimes. Gets open down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to sling it on second down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed over the middle, it's Robertson. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They'll line up for a second down play. The sure hands, it's McNeil. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down.
He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Northwestern coming to the line with another 1st down. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll start the drive. Read option left. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Stallions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give out of the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. And the Stallions decide to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third down play from the gun. It's complete to the left. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Good enough for a first down.
The play action fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Back to pass, it's Grimes. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The Stallions send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from around the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.